Oh yeah. Right, we're at my favourite site, Site 1, and a piece that I can never get into because it's always, well not always, but the path, the main path that goes along this wood for about a quarter of a mile runs just the other side of where my finger's pointing. Hardcore base that's been put down, chippings, so people can walk along, and then about a quarter of a mile that way it carries on until it gets to a road, and then there's a road that splits another wood. You can see some people through there possibly walking along the road. Where are they? They're there somewhere. Anyway, can't normally get into this section because it's always flooded, because down there is a bit of a pond. So all this area is normally flooded, you can't get in. But in here, there's all sorts. There's pinned arches galore. Let's try and find you another couple. Where are we? There's another one. There's another couple. 3, 4. And then there's stuff that's been brought in, cut across, all sorts of stuff. Leans and what have you. So I've never had a chance to get in here. And then there's another lean here. Sorry, arch. That has come from there. Could well have been pushed. It is rotten, obviously. But, anyway, over here, we can get to it. This is all starts getting boggy here. Like I say, you can never get in here. Even in the summer, it's wet. There's loads of disturbance. So someone's coming in and out. And what makes me look over here anyway is that you can see there is a worn-out path, like a little game trail. Little collections of sticks here, there, and everywhere. And then I've only just been here 5 minutes and I'm finding all sorts. But over here looks like, bow down, looks like a place where someone may stay occasionally. So there's disturbances everywhere, but I can't find a proper print. But it does give you that feel as if someone's been coming in and out of here. And look at all these sticks here. Could be dead for you'd think, possibly. Well, that's been brought in, piled up as a base, and you've got others put in and weaved in as a base, and then all this stuff put on top of it, so that then under there you've got a great little hidey hole. Perfect for spending the night, that is. Perfect. And like this lot. All these have been brought in. These didn't just fall here. There's all sorts of different branches and types of tree. I say, they've not all just fallen from that. Definitely not. And it gives you perfect cover from a path way over there. It's I can't see from here. But while I've got the opportunity, I was going to walk through to a private section that I've been trying to get into for a while, but they've been cutting trees and spending a lot of time in there, so it's been difficult. But because I saw this opportunity, it looks like I'm going to spend the rest of the daylight, which is only a couple of hours, in here and see what other stuff I can find. Anyway, it's very cold. It's a Sunday afternoon. I think it's the 3rd of February. Yeah, I'll be back in touch as soon as I find anything else. Open up. Interesting little section. You can see this. See how it runs behind that. Then along, and there's been bent down. Pinned. A couple of leans in there. That 3 branches all pinned under that clump there. It's like a tunnel. Come through here. Same kind of thing. Now, some of it, yeah, it could be natural. But, see that there? Kind of now bends back on itself. Wedged behind that there. Then, how do we get to this? How the hell can we get through? Oh dear, it's going to be interesting. Excuse me, sorry. Climbing over stuff. Right. As a lot with a lot of these things, they all connect. They seem to touch or lean against one another. So, over there, we've got this tree it's got a piece that's broke off it and comes along and is pinned under something else that has been not bent into that position. See that? It's bent down. And then below it, that there has been bent down. And snapped to lean against his brother and sister. It's been pinned under there. Then see that there? Half of it snapped, goes straight up, as you'd expect. But where it's split, it's been bent down again. Oh, pinned under there. Fascinating. This here. Helps pin all these arches down, and that is also pinned by a big log pins a smaller branch, which in turn pins other branches from arches. It comes along and then it's pinned under this, which didn't grow here, it was brought here. Brilliant stuff. And that, which does say pins that, bends around this stump, comes around here, and then I say all that connects with the next one. It's doing similar types of things. It's a crazy place and fascinating. Anyway, I'll speak to you soon. Over and out for now. Arch. Pinned. There's your arch there, and it goes down, and it's pinned under these logs, which also come along, and on top of that then the log here which pins one that comes under these, bends back up. That's it there. That's another one. Pinned arch. So yeah, that one that bends up runs along here. Bent from there. Two sticks to pin. That runs along there like that. Then similar kind of thing through here. Where are we? There's one. Bends around that way. Pinned. Another one. Where are we? There. And that then bends down and is pinned underneath all that there. There's another one behind it there. That again is pinned to the side of them. There's another one there. And don't get me wrong, there are others that are arched naturally and they're not pinned under anything. These have been physically had something put on top of them to keep them into that position. And you've got your usual things that are leaned or weaved. It's a great little area. All sorts going on. I mean, that's just been brought here for what? Just to weave in and out. Pin stuff, basically. It's all connect stuff. Again, look, see that there? Bent down, pinned right up there. Right, going a bit deeper. See what we can find. It's obviously someone's coming in a lot. It's all flattened down. Interesting. But say, you can't normally get into here because it's always flooded. Well, not this particular section's flooded, but between this section and the path is flooded. And that's why you can't get in. on, and I'll let you know when I see anything of interest like that there. How does that get there like that? Upside down. Brilliant. Upside down tree. You don't just tip upside down and fall into those positions. Put there. That's me right. Right. I'll speak to you shortly. Over and out for now. Just about 15 yards off the main path. Definitely not bushcraft. And forest folk structure of some significance to them. And a bit of a weed there. You can see how close you are to the path. Look, some horses. You know, get a grip, missus. Anyway, interesting nevertheless. Love it. Right, starting to get dark. I'll take a couple of pics and see if we can find anything else in the next 10-15 minutes. It is bitterly cold and getting dark, so over and out for now. Cheers.